How's that for a grand entrance? Ladies and gentlemen, we have the all-new 2010 Ford Taurus arriving at the Biltmore Estate here in Asheville, North Carolina. Now, I can't help but think that the ghost of Henry Ford must be riding in this vehicle with me today as I arrive at this grand palace. This is the old Vanderbilt Estate, and you just can't help but think that Mr. Ford probably came in on his, I don't know, some special stretch Model T or something back in the day. What you have here, ladies and gentlemen, is the classic American sedan. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, first off, let's start here at the front. Big, toothy, in-your-face, bold chrome grille. Good Ford signature, really highlights that blue oval on the front. But yet, even though it's big and bold, it's also very streamlined. Nice lines all the way back. But here's the interesting thing. When you stand right here and look at this car, this section here, this very classic formal greenhouse is very reminiscent of the Chrysler 300. But that's a good thing because this is one of the best parts of the 300. The 300 still looks fresh. Now the Taurus is here to take that look and make it fresh again. So I'm sorry, I told the designers to call it the Leo, but they went with Taurus. But as you can see, it's a bold new American design. You know, this thing was looking over there when we first pulled up. Now he's checking out the car. Now listen, is this car for you? It is for you if you are looking to make a new statement for yourself. Sedans are the new personal reward. This is a vehicle that goes up against, and very nicely I might say, against the Chrysler 300, against the Lexus ES, against the Nissan Maxima, and against the new Buick LaCrosse, which we haven't driven yet, but we're looking forward to reviewing soon. I think it's going to tie up real nicely compared to this vehicle. Not only is this vehicle rebrand the Taurus name in a great and more powerful way, but it's also loaded with technology, things that were definitely not part of the previous generation. Such things as active cruise control that actually scans the road ahead of you, collision warning with brake assist. It also has the BLIS system, which allows you to scan electronically what's going on in your blind spot. It also has a new version of Sync. It allows you to seamlessly coordinate and integrate your iPod, your cell phone in a hands-free fashion within the vehicle itself. Also available is a Sony 390-watt sound system with subwoofer that can only tell you, rocks. And pricing for the different models has been set, and this is where things do get very exciting for the Taurus. Starting price on the SE model is $25,000, so that's a great value story. Two gripes we have. Number one, Ford continues to use something they call keypad control. We're not sure what this is. I like to think that they must have bought a ton of these from their supplier a long time ago, and they just keep finding ways to use them. Ford tells us people like to leave their keys in their cars and just use this locking system to let themselves in and out. If you're one of those people, please send me your address so I can come steal your car. And in our drive today, the only complaint we have when it comes to actual dynamics is the fact that the engine and the transmission didn't seem to speak too well to one another. The engine felt almost more willing than the transmission was allowing it to go. So what do you got here? You've got a bold American design, a bold American brand, a bold American engine, a bold American ride feel. This is the way it used to be. The Ford Taurus is back. Let's just pretend we forget about those ones they had a couple years ago, right? Just start all over. Way to go, Ford.